To help you separate testing and production and give you a dedicated space for proof of concepts, Losant has two account types. The two major account types in Losant are Sandbox and Organizations. They dictate how Losant presents to you its two major resources, applications and dashboards. To see all the organizations you belong to, you can easily take a look at the Organization drop-down in the top navigation. This allows you to see your most recent organizations, if you have more than one, and switch to your Sandbox account. Your Sandbox is your testing environment. This allows you to test proof of concepts or even run small applications. However, the Sandbox account is just that, a sandbox. It is limited in resources and in collaboration features. The purpose of the Sandbox account is to allow you to test your application for eventual transfer to a new or existing organization. To obtain your own organization, just reach out to us and we can get you onboarded to a Losant Enterprise license. The organization account type features all of the bells and whistles, along with significantly higher resource limits. Organizations allow multiple members to collaborate on shared applications and dashboards. To add a member to your organization, simply go to your organization's overview page. To the right, you can see an overview of all the members in your organization. There you can hit Add Edit to invite members to your team. When adding a member, all you need to do is provide an email address and select a role. Losant members have three role types: viewer, editor, and administrator. A viewer can poke around the organization's applications, devices, workflows, and dashboards, but won't be able to change anything. An editor can view everything a viewer can see, but can also edit the organization's applications, devices, workflows, dashboard, and any other resource owned by this organization. Lastly, an administrator, which is the highest member role of an organization, can do everything. It is the only role that can manage all of an organization's resources, add or remove new members, or transfer resources in or out of the organization. I've mentioned resources a few times now. Now I want to add some color around what those limits and resources actually are. Ultimately, your usage limits are dependent upon your license. When it comes to your Sandbox, if you navigate to your Sandbox overview page, your usage information is just to the right. The two most important resources are right there at the top for you: payloads and devices. The device count is simply the number of devices you have within Losant. Payloads, on the other hand, have a little bit more meaning behind them. Payloads describe the different types of messages that are going in and out of Losant. For example, if a device sends sensor data to Losant via MQTT, that will be considered a payload. What's really helpful is that in the payload usage detailed section, you can see a detailed breakdown of what exactly constituted as a payload for your application. Pro tip: there is even a helpful message that will let you know if you continue at your current rate, whether you will surpass your limit or not. Along with payloads and devices, you can see all other resources that have limits within your application. Another important usage metric to notice is data retention. The data retention limits describe how long Losant will keep your device state data. Don't worry, there are many ways to export and save all of your data with features like data archiving or by using the workflow engine to send your data to your own personal data warehouse. To view and monitor your usage for your application, simply go to your organization settings. There you will find your organization's usage. Just like your Sandbox, you can see the same detailed usage metrics. Again, just for clarity, ultimately, your usage limits are dependent upon your license. Many of these are soft limits. You can contact us to request a limit increase. As I mentioned before, the purpose of the Sandbox account is to allow you to test your application for eventual transfer to a new or existing organization. It is possible to transfer applications and dashboard to and from your Sandbox and any organization you are an administrator of. Okay, that's all for this course. If you have any questions about your Sandbox or organization, the docs and the forums are there to help you. See you in the next video.